Om Shanti. Om Shanti is the universal language of peace. It is what? It is who every soul is. From the place of peace, I can live out my fullest expression of life. And with deep peace, there is nothing to obstruct my thoughts. I am able to yield to what is and remain conscious to what can be. In peace, I understand you. In peace, you understand me. It is at the center of it all. Vibrations of love. And some say love is a verb. But much deeper than that, love is a vibration. It is that energy that stirs the soul and opens up the heart. Vibrations of love call out to the divine that connects us with the beauty of life and the oneness of it all. I need not to say it with words, although it is always nice to hear. But greater still is to feel it. Vibrations of love lift me higher, and I fill the empty spaces within the soul. It is the divine in its purest essence. It is me at the height of my being. I am vibrations of love. Believe in yourself. You are unique. You are special. There's absolutely no one like you. There is no one else like you in the entire world. And you are here for a divine purpose. The universe is waiting for you to awaken to the essence and the magnificence of your being. Believe in yourself. Be uniquely you. You are the perfect blueprint and image of the divine. Believe in you because the divine believes completely in you. Nothing you have been through is wasted. Every experience, every circumstance, every scene offers a lesson and the blessing. Nothing you have been through is ever wasted. It all serves a purpose, if nothing more than to learn from our challenges and rejoice in our successes. Nothing you've been through is wasted. It's all come to teach us. Pain pushes, and your vision pulls you. Pain is a great motivator, and it pushes us to the brink of seeking change. Under the influence of pain, we deeply desire to be free, to be healed, to see what is hidden, to know what is unknown. Yet we can either be pushed by our pain or pulled by a vision. Vision too is a great motivator. It pulls us to the calling of a future and what may be possible. The soul is energized as it dwells in the realm of possibility. And I am lifted up by the hope of my dreams and vision. Pain will push me, but my vision will pull me.
And when we lose the call, there's nothing more to do than call on you. Love and gratitude. When we forget to see our soul's deep mystery, there's nothing more to do than call on you. Love and gratitude. Love and gratitude.
And welcome to the Meditation Museum special offering. It's unmuted. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the Brahma Kumaris Meditation special segment. Because I'm new here. I won't move up. One, two, three. Working. Hi. I love live shows, don't you? Okay, are we ready? All right. I was just sharing with our live audience tonight. I love live shows because when we're having a live show, you get to be a part of the process. Anyway, Om Shanti, everyone, and good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you're located on the planet Earth. I am Sister Jenna. I have the privilege of hosting and guiding and directing the services offered by the Brahma Kumaris in the Washington metropolitan area. For many years, we've been doing such intense work in raising the energy and the vibration of human consciousness, and I don't see us stopping anytime soon. Ever so often, we get guests in our walls or in our halls where we just go, gosh, I like that person. And our guest today is someone that you are not only going to like and love, but I think you're going to take a lot from him. I don't want to go into all the accolades of the work that we've done. I don't think it's necessary. I think tonight we've just come together intimately and personally to just find tools that can help us to be better people. There's not a day I don't wake up and I don't want to be a better version. Some days I'm so messy, right, guys? And some days I'm not very messy. And that's one of the beautiful aspects of life and growth with the Brahma Kumaris. The main teachings that we offer here is Raj Yoga meditation. And if you have not done the Raj Yoga meditation course, what are you waiting for? Hello. It is the gateway to you beginning to really take charge of the way you wish to feel and see and be in the world. So I really urge you to go online and look for one of the classes or programs somewhere around that you can actually take benefit from that. In the meanwhile, I was told that we are streaming on YouTube, and so feel free to go to the Meditation Museum YouTube, share it with your friends, and have them also enjoy the evening. Let me tell you a little bit about our special guest, Dr. Manoj. You know what? I could not pronounce your name to save my life. And then, I know, it's just a name. And so anyway, Dr. Manoj Matnani has really been someone who's been doing some good work on raising spirituality and values around the world. For the past 3 years or so, during the pandemic, he was so inspired that he realized we just couldn't sit there and do nothing, but we had to sit there and be something. So he has hosted over 60 or 70 interviews and conversations online featuring guests from all around the world, giving us tools again to empower our lives. And tonight we have this special guest with us. So let me give you a little bit of an idea of who he is. Dr. Manoj Matnani is a distinguished consultant pediatric nephrologist affiliated with Jehangir Hospital and Jupiter Hospital in Pune, India. But he also manages clinics in Pimpri in Pune, India, and he's an active member of several prestigious nephrology societies. He's made significant contributions to the academic community through numerous talks at global conferences, publications in high-impact journals. Now, you've heard about his professional sense of self, but for over a decade, Dr. Manoj has been really working on himself personally, looking for answers for him to understand who he is, why he's here, and what is his higher purpose. So I'd really like to take this time to invite Dr. Manoj onto the stage and have him take us on a journey of helping us to discover who we really are. Dr. Manoj, come on up. Thank you. Welcome. Yay, yay, yay. Rah, rah, rah.
So thank you so much, Sister Jenna, for that kind introduction and trying to tell a lot about my spiritual journey, actually. And thank you so much for all of you for your physical presence here. And also I'm sure the Zoom online audience is also there, eagerly waiting. I am actually eagerly waiting to interact with all of you. I know Sister Jenna through these talks, which she told you, which we are hosting, called the Values for Life series, and the values workshops, which we have been doing almost for now 2.5 years. So it's a beautiful topic. What's the topic today? I hope you all know it. Healing healthy relationships. And I was hearing a little bit of chat which you all were having with each other, what questions should be asked, what not to ask. So before we begin, I think that's what we always do at Brahma Kumaris. We'll take a few minutes in silence. I'll give you a few guided thoughts, and let's see what is supposed to happen. There's no pre-planned agenda. Let's go with the flow. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. So let's take a deep breath and relax your body. And relax your mind. And before we begin the talk, let me ask myself, what is it that I am looking for in my relationships at home? The second question would be, what is it that I'm looking for at my relationships at work? And maybe the third question, which may be more challenging, am I having to struggle maintaining a particular relationship with a loved one? So let's come back. So I'm sure a lot of food for thought has been generated. And I really don't like to give lectures. I really want to interact with you all. I'm not a lecturer or a speaker. I'm more of a facilitator. I'm very much a part of you in the same boat. You may see that I'm sitting on a slightly higher pedestal here, but I'm not really on a higher pedestal. I'm very much like you're living at home, doing my job, seeing my patients. So all of us go through those same set of challenges in relationships. So were you able to get some answers for those 3 questions which I posed? And even the online Zoom participants, if I can just ask you all to write down in the chat box whatever you all want to share, or your questions and comments as well. So anyone? What is it that I'm looking for? Yeah.
I'll just say, I think in all 3 cases, I think to have a happy environment, a peaceful, happy environment is healthy.
It's healthy. Perfect. So
and I think that is very key and critical. You don't want to get up and be angry about something that spilled or something that. So I think the basic element of happiness is to have self-control over things that may, hit you in the face. So practicing self-control, but the idea of being happy and peaceful and is a healthy thing. So we all want to be healthy. And I think that's one of the ways to start is practicing self-control. But that's just one of many.
Right, great. A beautiful answer. So Santosh Bhai, just let me know, what she said was audible to the Zoom participants?
It was good enough.
Sorry?
It was good enough.
It was good enough to hear. So she was quite loud that way. It's good. So yeah, so if I want to summarize, beautiful answer. You have started the ball rolling for the talk. Happiness, you said you touched upon another value, peacefulness. And I think you also said that we need to have an environment which is full of happiness and peace and self-control. That's what you said. Control is a very strong word, but I know what you're trying to say. So we'll explore that. What is this self-control or self-management? We'll go in that a bit. So I think with this one sharing, I'll start on and then I'll come to your sharings. Or anyone else wants to share something before we move? You want to?
Yeah, I was thinking for the first question, peace came to mind, which is very similar. But for the second question,
At work, yeah.
Yes, at work, the spirit of cooperation, because if everybody comes with that, then we can achieve whatever the goal is or whatever the purpose is. But when there's not a willingness to cooperate or to work together, then you have people wanting to go off and do their own things, and it doesn't necessarily achieve what we're seeking. And then the third one, which you asked, what is it or who is it or what is it that I'm having a struggle with? And I thought, that's the one, because if we have conflict with people, can we accept, it's about acceptance for me. Can I accept that this person is who they are and they're functioning the way they are and expressing the way they, But either I accept it or I don't accept it, but then I want to be accepted as well. So to me, that interpersonal relationship is the most challenging one. I can deal with peace in the home, cooperation at work, but it's that one-on-one
One-on-one.
relationship.
And last sharing from your side, anything to add to this?
I would just echo around the last thing that Reverend Sylvia said. Basically, the interpersonal is when you're really coming in contact with somebody who's agitated or upset or, has their own concerns, and then I have my own set of concerns, and it's like a collision happens energetically in that moment. And when that energetic happens, to be able to deal with that, I think is a skill, truly a skill, because I was making a turn today. I mean, this is interpersonal, but I don't even know this person. I was making a turn on the road, and I was in 2 lanes instead of 1 lane, and the truck is like honking and honking and honking, and I'm like, what's this? I didn't even know it was for me. And then he's honking again in the next lane, like for me to look at him. And he goes, "You took up 2 lanes. You took up 2 lanes." It was just in that moment. But I could feel his energy, his anger at me. I let it go, but it hit me, And I was like, whoa, that is what I'm talking about. I think that's one of the hardest things.
And that's a very practical answer which you gave, or a practical situation you've faced, and then you can relate to that more often. So if I can ask this, and then I'll move further, and then I'll come to all of you later. So what was that first thought which came to your mind? Obviously he's angry with you, he's upset with you, he's honking.
I didn't even know it was not for me.
Yeah.
First
So
thought was, who's he honking
who's
at?
he honking? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So how to deal with such thing?
So what I had to do is just breathe afterward and kind of, after I felt his energy, his anger and all that, rage, that was probably not even for me. I mean, it's his rage. It wasn't,
Right, great.
I wasn't sharing in his drama. Nevertheless, I could feel that energy. And so second thought was, poor guy, whatever's going on.
And then you said let go. You let
And I
go
just
of
let
that.
go,
Okay,
let
great.
go, yeah.
So good, all of you, and particularly you, the last sharing has touched upon the energy, right? So today we look at this, when we look at the word healthy, healing relationships. If I look at the first word, healthy, if I cut it or break the word, heal, what's the next 3? Thy. So healthy means to heal thyself. So beautiful examples you have given, that if someone is upset with me, he or she is angry with me, since you have started that and it's happened with you. That's what we are taught at Brahma Kumaris, that come what may from outside, your state of mind should not be affected. So as doctors, we do ECG of a patient, electrocardiogram. So what should be the waves? Up and down or straight line? It has to be up and down. It has to be what we call the PQRS complex on the ECG. And if I'm putting it on the patient and I'm getting a straight flat line, what does it tell me? It's dead. So that's what we are taught at Brahma Kumaris, and which you have already done. In a subtle way, I am telling it in a very strong way, because here when we say the Supreme Energy speaks with us and He tells us, when I say He, it's not a male body. It's just, we say God, Father. So when we say Father, it becomes He that way. So don't identify the Supreme Being as someone male, it's not female, don't go there. So He teaches us that, it's a beautiful teaching, and which really is very apt for having a healthy relationship, not only with others, but with, I think that's what we forget all the time. When we speak of relationships, it always goes to something outside. Prime important relationship is with myself, and I think that's what works wonders. So coming back to what the teaching is, it's very strong one. Hope you can digest it. Die whilst being alive. If I could say in Hindi, if we have some Hindi audience, we have a few here as well, online as well, but obviously I've already said it in English, Jeete ji marna. So die whilst being alive. Now it's a concept we need to understand, which you have already done, that come what may, what should be the graph of my mind? ECG is up and down, but what is the graph of my mind? What should it be like? That's what is to die whilst being alive. So what it should be, up and down or a straight line? The mind graph. Do you agree? And that's what the person tried to stimulate you, instigate your anger maybe, but you let go. And you said one beautiful thing, that maybe he's got a problem not with me over there, he's got a problem with himself. He's irritated for some other reason and he's just blasting out to me. So he's venting out on me. And on the contrary, anger, when we speak of anger, anger is an illness, it's an ailment, it's a dis-ease. Dis-ease, therefore it's a disease. And anger is the root cause of all physical diseases. So if I look at a person who's got a physical disease, maybe arthritis, he's fractured his bone, heart attack, blood pressure, all sorts of physical diseases, do I feel sorry for that person? Yes or no? Okay, not sorry. But do I feel that yes, this person has a disease and I need to take care of him or her? Yes. Say if he's a diabetic, I need to make sure, if he's a relative, close relative at home, I need to make sure he takes the medicines on time, has a prevention, blah, blah, all that. So at the same point of time, the lorry man or the man who was trying to honk at you, he was angry, right? And he's got mental disease at that point of time. Can I at that point of time create a thought for him that yes, he's also mentally upset, mentally at dis-ease? And how can I help him at that point of time? Obviously, he's a distance away from you, you are going in your car, he's on the other lane or whatever. But if someone is angry with you and you are in an office or at home, he's directly in front of you, his vibrations are very negative. So how can I deal with that? Should I be upset? You give me 2, I'll give you 4. That's the world, that's the way world reacts. Sorry, you were saying something, yeah?
Sending positive vibrations.
Yeah, so again, sending positive vibrations is, we don't really need to send anything. I just need to be in my state of mind. And that is what is die whilst being alive, which means come what may. In Hindi we call it beautiful paristhiti and sthiti. Paristhiti means, sthiti means the situation outside, par is outside, and sthiti is my state. So if the person is angry and I immediately create a thought, fine, he is angry for some reason, but let me not do anything, because we are not human doings, we are human beings. So let me be in my original state, and you beautifully covered that peace and happiness. So if I can be in that state of mind in that moment, not after or not before. Before doesn't matter, because I didn't know that he'll be angry. And now coming to a person who's in front of me right now at this moment. At this moment, can I create a thought, I am a peaceful soul? Can I? Yes or no?
Yes.
I can. So the moment I create this thought, automatically my vibrations of peace go to him. And then I really don't need to send anything. Let me be that, be in that state of mind, stable state of mind, and automatically you will see that person starts mellowing down. And mind well, we are not here to change people, are we?
Right.
Or rather, a valid question is, can I change people?
It's difficult.
Can I change myself?
Yes.
Okay, good. So some people find it very difficult to answer this question, but you have given a very good answer. Yes, I can change myself, and all that I can do is change myself. I really can't change anyone. So I think that's the first law which has been taught to us, that at Brahma Kumaris our slogan is self-transformation leads to world transformation. And as we go, it's 7:30, I need to cover the topic, but it's good, I'm liking the discussion. That's what I always feel, and I always tell people that you all give me cues and then I go further on the talk. And I hope you all are enjoying this rather than me giving you tips 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll go in the 1, 2, 3, 4 mode as well. But from whatever you all are sharing, we'll go further. So when I said heal thyself, that means if you mix the two words, it's healthy. So these 4 beautiful words sum up today's talk. HEAL. How to heal. How to heal. So HEAL. So we'll go in each one of them. I like to break it down in such acronyms. So first H you have already covered. Happiness. You said that. So now it reminds me here of Dadi Janki. She was our previous administrative head. I'm sure many of you know her, have met her in person, particularly here because she served the West from 1974 till 2007, almost 40 years. She was once in Mount Abu at our Brahma Kumari's main campus, and there was a big VIP guest. He was a Bollywood celebrity who had come there, and one of the brothers there was about to serve him, like show him around the campus in the buggy, take him there, show his residence where it is, give him food, blah blah, all those things. So sort of trying to take care of him. So he was a bit stressed because that brother felt he's a big, I'm not taking the name of the celebrity, but brother said that, told Dadi, oh, he's such a big VIP, a very important person, and you have given me this task. I need to make sure that I will make him feel happy and comfortable. He said, I should make sure that I will make him feel happy. That's what he told Dadi Janki. So Dadi said, come sit down, brother. Are you happy now? Not you. I'm not asking you. Dadi asked that brother, are you happy now at this time point? So what was the brother's answer? I'll ask you. If you're stressed, are you happy?
No.
Because stress and happiness can't go together. So Dadi said, sit down, be in silence, change your state of mind, be happy, and then go for service. Because it is your happiness which will make other people happy. Whereas if you go with a stressed state of mind, you would do millions of things for him to make him feel happy. But will he feel happy? No. Because happiness is a state of mind, it is not a state of the body. So, and that's what that brother used to share, that's what Dadi told her. So we need to understand that when we, in any relationship, say, I think this applies more to relationships at home. We always are with a begging bowl. I want happiness from you. I want love from you, right? From whoever it is, my loved ones. But I really don't need to do that because I have forgotten over a period of time, and that's what the example of Dadi Janki I gave you, that I am already that and I just need to be in that. So if I want happiness, actually I want is a wrong word. I am a happy being. I am a peaceful being. And if I'm able to be in that consciousness, okay, I have Zoom people now, I can see. Good, you showed me them so that I can know who is there. So if I am in that peaceful state of mind and happy state of mind, what will I radiate? And then I won't be able to just, and then I won't keep asking, I want to be happy. I'm already happy. And what do you feel will your relationships become like? So it's easier said than done. I can give you a big lecture on that. And if you go and type healthy healing relationships on YouTube, you will find millions of talks by many people around all over the world. But how much do you want to listen to all the time? You want to really start practicing that and be an embodiment. That's the second teaching of Brahma Kumaris. Be an embodiment of that which you are lacking. Because actually you are not lacking. And it reminds me here of a story that there was a princess, or maybe a queen, not a princess. And she was quite beautiful like you are. And she was wearing a beautiful necklace, which you also, it's like whatever you're wearing. I'm sure they have understood the story. So, and that necklace was diamond and studded with diamonds, but of gold. So golden necklace with diamonds. She didn't realize that she's wearing that, but suddenly she felt she was very upset because she was trying to search where it is in the cupboard. And then she was not able to find, and then she really got stressed. Immediately when you are stressed, your happiness goes to from 100 to 0 or maybe minus 100 as well. So she asked the maids, she created a big fuss, come here, have you taken my necklace? Where is it? I'm not able to see. So she was really trying to blame other people that probably you have taken it and you have not told me. So she had gone to that level. And then so she was stressed, and because of that what happened? Everybody was stressed. And like in stress, can you really find a solution? That's what the next teaching, I should not say second, third, because I don't know how many teachings I'll be telling you about BKs now here. So the next teaching is, be solution oriented, not problem oriented. So that queen had a problem, which means actually the problem was she didn't know that she's wearing it. She just was looking at it outside and she felt it's lost. She was stressed and she made everyone stressed. And all these people were trying to figure out where that necklace is, but they were stressed. So were they really able to be problem-oriented or solution-oriented? They were just so problem-oriented because of the queen's stress. Well, cutting the story short, one of the senior maids, she was really frustrated searching everywhere. Then she asked the queen, can you just tell me where did you lose it? Or do you remember when did you wear last? And then no one was able to look into her eyes because they are from the royal family, the queen, so they were all looking down. So then the maid, she took a chance and she was bold enough to just look at her. And then she saw that she's wearing something. So she said, can I request you one thing, queen? Can you just come in front of the mirror? So she came in the front of the mirror and saw that the necklace. She said, queen, you're wearing it. Why are you finding it out? You're just wearing it yourself. So this is a story, but this story has a big moral science, I think, connotation. What does it tell you? Sort of.
I do it all the time.
Okay, you're speaking about the physical necklace which you're wearing. So now,
Anything, I wear them, I'm
everything, yeah. That's fine. That's age-related memory loss. That happens with me at this age as well. But what is the deeper meaning behind this? Can anyone explain? Or you can explain?
Don't look without, look within.
So she was trying to look for the necklace, but she was wearing it. So what are we trying to do? Let's look at two values which you said, and both of you said, happiness and peace. So we are all looking for things in the wrong place outside, right? Peace is within, happiness is within, but we feel that it is something to be taken outside. And what do people do to get peace of mind and happiness? What do? They go for a retreat, they go for a holiday, a vacation, and try to look it in that physical nature wherever they are going. Fine, I'm not denying or saying don't go for a holiday or a vacation, but those 3-4 days, 1 week, you're fine. But if you get a phone call there immediately that, oh, someone has left your body, someone has at home is dead or has left the body, what happens to your state of mind? It's the same nature, the same vacation. I've spent so many dollars to go there. Am I really happy that time then? So state of mind is nothing to do with outside. It's basically an inner feeling. It's an inner being. So once I'm able to situate myself in this H, the happiness which all are saying, along with peace. So all of you agree that in relationships we have lost using values. That's what we were discussing at the dining table. So if I'm able to forget all the values, just take one value, whatever you like. So if I can ask, what value do you like about yourself? Yeah, no, the second one behind you. Happiness. Behind?
Happiness.
Oh, everyone is choosing happiness. Yourself?
Purity.
Purity, a deeper one. Peace. So happiness, peace, purity. You all already said peace, happiness. I think you also said that. Empathy.
I would say empathy for me.
For yourself, okay.
I'll say caring.
Purity.
Caring.
Yourself?
Acceptance.
Acceptance. I'm coming to that because in the HEAL, H-E-A-L, the A is that. It's a beautiful value. Antonia?
Determination.
Oh, she's gone somewhere else. Determination. I'm a bit surprised. Determination in relationships. Yeah, we could apply that. Yeah.
Freedom.
Freedom in relationships. Oh, you're trying to digress from the talk, is it? But it's a unique value. Freedom from your own, yes, freedom from your own bondage you have created because of a mind which is racing. So let me ask you, all of you are in the age of fast cars or slow cars? You want a fast car if you want to reach here, not a car which drives at 20 to 30 mph as the maximum speed. Then you'll take 4 hours to reach here rather than 1 hour. Fast food, slow food.
Slow.
Ideally slow cooked, well cooked food, not fast, I know. But many people would say pizzas, burgers rather than dash dash. Let's not go there. Fast computers or slow computers, like in the everything fast because it's technology. A next very important question, fast mind or dash mind? Slow mind? Dash mind. Complete the dash. Dash means fill the gap. Should you say slow mind? Yeah, stable mind is better. So why is it that we're in an age of everything fast, but your mind needs to be a bit slowed down? Why? Because only then can you realize that when the queen was so stressed, she was not able to realize, but when the maid told her, the senior maid, slow down, queen, look at the mirror. When she looked at the mirror, she realized. So same thing, what mirror do I have to look into? Is there a mirror? No physical mirror. It's my inner mirror. And what could that mirror be? Honest, the heart. Let me say heart, okay? So it's again not a physical thing, it's a mirror inside which I have. So when we close our eyes and when we sort of sit for meditation, when we start meditating, my entire sense organs have gone from out to inside. That is what we call introversion. And that's another teaching we are taught here. That my dear child, God speaks, or the divine speaks, that do you really have time for yourself? He tells us, which means, do you have time for going inside? We all the time are very, very extroverted, all the time looking at things outside. But the moment you start going inside, and that's called introspection or introversion. And beautiful words, intro means, in means to go in, intro means introduction. So have you had an introduction of your inner version? Or are you able to inspect your inner self? That is introspection. And for that we really need to find out time for self. Because many people say, oh, we are really busy, we don't have time for self. We tell them, come and do a little bit of meditation. Can you do that? Oh no, we'll come on this day, we'll come on a weekend. And by the time Saturday, Sunday comes, they say, I'm so tired, I want to relax at home, right? That's the common excuse. Or I want to go for an outing. And at home, what are you constantly doing? Are you really relaxing your mind? You're constantly on what nowadays? Everyone's pockets have that. Mobile phones. There's no problem with the mobile phone. Mobile phone is a non-living thing. I can't blame that. I have to take responsibility for myself. And again, a beautiful word, responsibility, which means ability to respond. So if I say I can't do meditation, I don't have time, then I can tell you either do or die, either be or perish. I mean, if you don't find out, when I say you, it's not you, I'm just generally saying you, hope you know what I'm trying to say in that perspective. So if you don't have time for yourself to slow down your mind and work on your thoughts, how will you be able to survive? Again, the next question which I ask people is about their priorities, because our priorities are set wrong. So we ask them, what is the most important thing for you in life? So if I can ask you.
For me?
Yeah. Just one word.
Love.
Okay, you're going on a value, fine. Okay, so I'll just rephrase my question. If you're a working professional, what is the most important thing in your life at that point of time when you're working? Is it work?
Results. You're getting results.
Getting results. So everything related to work, right?
Yeah.
So work is a priority. Then second thing we ask them, why are you really working? For whom are you working? To get money, obviously, but for what? I mean, what is that money going to do for you?
To live.
To live.
Existence.
Exactly. And existence is in isolation, or man is a social animal. So man usually is in a society and relationships, as we are discussing today. So we are earning for whom? For our near and dear ones. So there comes your family. So the first priority is work, second priority is family. And the third priority is, at least it should come third, but people don't know about that priority. Who? Okay, so these are the priorities which are set wrong. Work, family, and then I. Self. Then they say, oh, so therefore we tell them, they say, oh, we are so busy with our work, we are so busy with our family over the weekends that we don't have time for self, which means meditation. So if I set these priorities totally opposite, if I first look at the I, which means I take out time. How much time in a day do you want for meditation, which will really start healing you and your relationships? How much do you feel would be? Just 15-20 minutes in a day. Don't we have that much time as well? Are we not on the dining table for half an hour, 45 minutes chatting around with people? So we tell them that the first thing is prioritize your priorities. Prioritize what is important for you, the first thing. So the first important thing, which is actually the need of the hour, is self-care. I need to really look after myself. Then the second thing is, if I look after myself, which I'll again repeat, if I am happy and peaceful inside, what am I radiating? Happiness and peace. And where is it going first? The place where I am living. And before it goes to the place where I'm living, if I'm creating a happy thought and if I'm being in peace, it is first affecting my body. Second, it is going into the atmosphere and it immediately affects the people who I am living with. So what is it who I'm living with? The family. So if I'm happy and peaceful, what do you think am I radiating to my family? So I really don't need to then think, oh, that I have to make my family members happy. I have to give them this, I have to give them, obviously you give them physical things, what they want, money, food, etc., etc. But you can't give them happiness. You can't make them peaceful, can you? Unless you are not happy and peaceful within. So take care of the I, the family will be taken care of automatically. And what about work? If I am going again to work with a happy and peaceful state of mind, what will happen at work with my relationships, the cooperation thing? Will it come naturally or no? Then do I have to really think, oh, I need to cooperate? No, you just be in a peaceful state of mind. People will come to you like bees. And they will say, there's something, it's good about this place and I like to be in your company. Why? Because you're exuding that aura in your vibrations. And then cooperation seems a very little word in front of your aura of happiness and peace. So I think the priorities need to be set right. So we started with H, happiness and many values. Then we go on to E. Actually, time is really going fast. I didn't realize it's already 7:45, but we'll cover EAL because we need to do a little bit of meditation. And that's what I tell people, that no lectures, because there's a limit to which you can keep listening. Take an experience from here so that you remember that experience there, and then say if we do an experience here of meditation at 8:15, every day when you remember 8:15, then you'll think of this experience, right? And can you create that experience at home yourself? Yes, you can. So therefore, again, the next teaching at Brahma Kumaris is be an authority of experience. Now forget listening to talks, social media, WhatsApp, Facebook. Okay, do that. But become an embodiment or become an authority of experience, because experience is the highest authority. If you experience something, no one can challenge you. You will say no. If you say, that's your perspective, I have experienced something beautiful which I want to follow. So let's come to this E. What is E in the heal? So as I said, we'll just go on 4 alphabets, not words. Heal. H-E-A-L. So what was the first H?
Happiness.
Happiness. And along with that, I must say harmony.
Yeah.
And when I say harmony, it reminds me of another previous administrative head before Dadi Janki. Anyone of you knows? Dadi Prakash Mani. You know, in Washington DC, you all have this Dadi Prakash Mani tree somewhere. I have to see it still. So she was the previous administrative head from 1969 to 2007 before Dadi Janki. Dadi Janki was from 2007 to 2020. So she used to say, what is harmony? Okay, I know there are many definitions of harmony, but simply put, don't give me Google definitions. What is harmony? One word.
Peace.
Peace. Quick round, rapid fire round. Balance, perfect.
Getting along.
Getting along. I'm making you feel stressed when I'm being rapid. Therefore, I don't like to use the word rapid and fire. Both are highly stressful words. Rapid means you're nice and peaceful. I'm suddenly asking you to become rapid. So rapid fire is out. Fire is no good, right? So, but you told me three beautiful words: getting along, peace, and balance. So that's what she used to say. She used to translate that harmony word. It's an English word, but she used to say in Hindi, the Hindi audience can tell us, harmony. Har means to lose, and manna means just lose, which means if you're having I'll explain you. You're having a conflict or a converse or a debate with someone, one will win, one will lose, right? Or both will lose, or both will win. What is it? Usually the trend is one has to win, one has to lose. So she said, be the loser. Because in relationships it's very important. Do you want to, you have arguments at home? Even BK, husband, wife do have, right? You agree? Is it good to win an argument, or it is good to lose a relationship?
Win an argument.
I knew that's coming. And I knew it's coming from Sister Jenna. Well, each to his own. She's trying to challenge our conversations. We have to be ready for that. We need to really work on that now. Yes, it's a good entry, a good blast we have now. Yes, so what do you feel? Do you want to win an argument? Obviously, I would want to win. I would say yes. But at the cost of losing a relationship, think. We need to be a loser, not lose. So be specific, yeah. So we need to lose in the conversation there, but not lose the relationship. Do you agree? Or you agree with Sister Jenna? But she said it halfway. So you want to win an argument, but not at the cost of hurting someone. Constantly trying to look down upon that person. Oh, you are like that, you did this, you did that. And here comes the next A. What is A? You said that, acceptance. It's a beautiful value. It starts with the word alphabet A, and I must say it is the mother of all values. If you can accept everything, whatever is happening in your life, then you really don't need to work on your relationships. You just accepted the people as they are. And again, the moment I create this thought of acceptance, what do you feel happens to your state of mind? Die whilst being alive, right? Because, okay, you are like that, you are playing that's what another BK teaching we have. You are playing your own part in the life drama, and I am playing my own part. You are upset, you are angry, but I am there to heal you. Can we create this thought? Zoom audience, can we create this thought? That, okay, you are saying yes, good and emphatic yes, but I hope they can also say that. You all can write down in the chat box, and then Santosh brother will tell me. So, can I accept people as they are? Sister Jenna will say no. No, I mean, I'm just asking you as well.
I do. It's in my nature.
Yeah. So it's a beautiful thing. I mean, that's what is a beautiful BK teaching. Like, I have also started accepting people as I never knew of this concept. I used to always struggle that why is this person like that? Why is he not like me? Can you be like someone else? And I remember this commentary which Sister Jenna gives in one of the commentaries. I am this unique blueprint of the divine, and no one else is as unique as I am. So when we realize that, so this is just one aspect. I am very unique, right? but the other person is also equally unique. And if I can really fit it hard here, then I really won't have any conflicts in relationships. Do you agree? So that's the A. And I think the next we go on to L. What is that L?
Love.
That's it. Now, love is a topic to be touched upon, because what do we identify love as? What sort of level do we look at when we say love? Soul conscious. Oh, she's really gone very deep. Soul conscious love, which is good. But what is love in the general? Okay, the Zoom people can answer if you all want. What is love? Okay, let me give you an example. In the sense, a question. Love is a feeling or an emotion?
It's a power.
It's a power, no doubt. But if you want to answer in this, is it a feeling or an emotion?
I think it's a feeling.
Good, it's a feeling. It's not an emotion. Emotion is emotion, energy in motion, a disturbing energy. So love is a disturbing energy, or it's a beautiful feeling?
It's a
Feeling, yeah. Do you love your kids? Okay, do you love your husband if you had, or do you love your friend? Do you love Sister Jenna?
Yes.
I'll just target her now that she's here. Do you love Sister Jenna?
Yes.
The new gentleman here? Sorry, I don't know you, so I'm just targeting you. You should not be feeling left out. Okay. And the Zoom audience will always feel left out. That's the reason you should be here physically, not there. We love online or offline talks. We love the physical presence, but again, we know there are limitations. People, at least good you all are able to join online rather than not totally joining. Yeah, so where was I? Yeah, do you love, in the sense you love Sister Jenna, right? Next question. Are you attached to Sister Jenna?
Not at all.
No, you don't have to answer. They have to answer. How will I differentiate that? Okay, first question first. I mean the second question. Are you attached to her or you just love her? She said emphatically no for the attachment. Do you agree that you also say you are not attached to her?
Yes, I agree with that.
Good. So how do I know? You have to prove. I'm in Americas. I'm not in India anymore. I'm here. I'm in a science country. Give me proof. Oh yes, these people are living with her, so these should be asked more. Yeah, okay, good. Go on. Yes, very good answer. Sorry, please repeat. I didn't get it.
We feel the sorrow in the attachment because we should go somewhere.
Because we?
We should go somewhere.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, here you are. So is that attachment or love?
Repeat her answer for the
Okay, so I'll just repeat because even I was not really clear because your voice was low. But she said, probably the answer is she's attached because she's saying that when Sister Jenna goes somewhere, she feels sorrowful, right? Or sad. Oh yeah, so now you're trying to mellow down the words, but you feel okay, that's a slightly better word than sorrowful. You feel uncomfortable, right? So let me give you an example. Okay, this chair I'm sitting in, I'm just sitting on it, right? I can get up and move, whatever I can do. I'm not attached to this place. Now you all do something funny, maybe Santosh Bhai inspired by Sister Jenna and all of you, and you all say apply some glue here so that when Manoj sits here, he gets attached to this, right? So then can I get up?
No. If you're attached, no.
I mean, I can get up, but I have to get up with this chair, it's such a big heavy chair. And what will life be? Forget life. I have to go till that end or maybe go down to my room for rest. Will I be able to go?
No.
I can, but it will be a big challenge. First of all, taking it from here, and then I'll get stuck there in that narrow staircase because this is too big. That is attachment, and that's what she touched upon. So that's the proof. So when you're attached to so this is just a chair. So when you're attached to the person, now again, let me take the other side. So let me first finish this concept. Sorry, I'm going very fast in my thoughts when I keep jumping. Let me just take a deep breath and come back. If I'm attached to this chair, whatever this chair is doing, I have to do, right? Because I'm attached to this. Now forget the chair, come to a person whom you are attached to, whoever you are attached to inside you. So, for example, if I'm attached to that person, what is happening all the time? I'm getting connected to?
I
That person. Okay, yeah, there I knew that person will say that. So let us not look at the virtues of that person, but if I am attached to that person, what will I do? Whatever he or she is doing, I have to do that. Will I have my independent existence?
No.
Yes or no? And you spoke about that, I forget your name. Kanyu, you said beautiful, you said that value, freedom. Will you be free? You're totally attached to this. Do you want to be free or you want to be in bondage? So attachment is bondage, it is not freedom. And she said, she got a point like, which was quite valid, I felt it is going to come. So if I'm getting attached to a person, say Sister Jenna, she's full of values. Isn't it good to be attached to her because I'm getting connected to more and more values? Right? Isn't it beautiful? Okay, someone is saying, no, you all are still thinking. Even the Zoom is thinking. Good, think.
I'm getting nervous.
Oh, I finally succeeded in doing that. Yes, you can answer. I don't know your name. Your name?
Jacob.
Jacob, yeah. Is the question a bit valid or it's out of context? Okay, we'll just take the particular question that being connected to, say you're connected to a very, like Sister Jana, a regular meditator, full of positivity and values. Isn't it good to be attached to such people?
Why not?
Oh, yeah.
Depend on the situation.
No, don't depend, no. Don't give me depend. Yes or no? So if you want to be attached, you be attached to positive.
Everyone is struggling with an answer.
So yes, I think it's already 8 now. It's okay. So when we are struggling with answers, therefore was the third question when I asked you in the reflection. What was that? That are you really struggling in a relationship with someone? I think that's the answer. Why are you probably struggling? Because probably you are attached. If you want to be free, just get detached. And when we say detachment at Brahma Kumari is another teaching, today's slogan was there. It's about all being detached. Detachment from what? Not from people. But you have to live in the same place with them. But detachment from what? So that you have a healthy, healing relationship. Okay, vices people don't understand, so you have to speak a bit simpler things. What vices? Attachment is a vice in one way, right? So detachment means not getting detached from people in the same house, but getting detached from their behaviors, from their actions. In Hindi we have a beautiful word, sanskars, from their sanskars. Like, to simplify, they have some personality trait. I have something, you have something. But if I start getting affected by you, I'm attached to you. So I have to be detached from that. Detached from people's behaviors. Because people like, oh, the truck, you said, the lorry man. Beautiful example she gave. So you were detached from that behavior of that person.
But
And
you still felt it.
absolutely, you'll feel it's a journey.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we are not becoming complete in a day. It's a journey. But if you look at yourself now and if you look at it 20 years ago, do you feel your response is definitely better than 20 years? Oh, it's a lot better. So you're already there. Obviously that one thought will come, but because you were detached, therefore you can let go, right? That's what you said, that I let him go, and that is because you were detached from his behavior. So there you are. I think we need to stop here now. So if we'll just sum up what we have discussed. So if you can just summarize, so Jacob and even Sister Jenna can know what, I think you were online or what, I don't know, but you just came in later. So we are discussing something called healthy, healing relationships. And we said, heal thyself is nothing but healthy. And we went into the details of heal. You all started with a lot of values. Which were the rocking values, common values of this group? Peace and happiness, with a few others coming like freedom, purity, determination from Antonia, purity from you, care, purity from here, from somewhere. Peace and happiness was more of everyone said. So if I can sum up, heal. And for the people who are late on Zoom, HEAL. In relationships, what is H? Happiness and harmony. I don't need to make others happy or make others feel happy. I need to be happy inside. We discussed about how Dadi Janki gave an example to one of the brothers in Mount Abu in Rajasthan. E stands for? Is it? Did I say experience? Okay. But embodiment, experience, there are many beautiful words. Realizing that you are the energy. I gave you the example that we are the energy, not the bodies. That one. And A stands for? And I forgot, with acceptance, we need to constantly be aware and attentive that I am this soul. As this sister was beautifully explaining about soul consciousness, we are regular meditators, but we really struggle to be in that soul conscious state 24/7. While eating, while driving, while sitting in the flight, in the train, am I able to remind myself constantly that I am this beautiful energy? And that is what is attention, not tension. We are taught here at Brahma Kumaris. Remove the tension and apply an A to it. Attention. So attention and awareness constantly about that beautiful being we are. We'll be practicing that soon. And the last one is love. And we went into details of love and attachment. So I think this sums up our today's topic, that and setting our priorities right. I forgot that. So what is the most important priority? To take care of self. And once I'm happy and peaceful, my state of mind will exude. It will exude those vibrations. My family will feel that. I don't need to make them feel happy and peaceful. I need to be myself that. We are not human doings, we are human beings. And then the third priority, my workplace, automatically I'll get cooperation. And cooperation, we said, is something very little. If I am peaceful and happy, people will just get stuck onto me all the time and would want to be in my company. So if we can practice this HEAL, I think our relationships will definitely become healthy. And I think the most important relationship is with the self. And here I must not forget that my relationship with the self can only happen if I have a strong connection with whom? Oh, there, all the BKs go there directly in the next second, which is good. I'm sure all of you are aware of the Brahma Kumari teachings, and obviously it's nothing philosophical, it's a practical thing. If I'm using a mobile, and it's good to see 100% in the morning when you take the mobile, right? Good to see 100%, right? Or you want to take it at 50%. We always like to fully charge it. So same thing is, we want to charge ourselves. We are batteries. The energy is a battery inside. Do you want to charge it at 100% before you leave house in the morning?
Yes.
Yes. So that we'll be experiencing that. And that connection can only happen not from me, the soul battery, charging with another soul. Which means, can I charge myself from you, any of you? Because you all are also slightly up and down, I am also slightly up and down. So how can a depleted battery charge another depleted battery? So I need to connect to the source and supreme or being or the divine being, whatever you want to call. Are you comfortable using the word God?
Yes.
You do believe in God. Obviously you do, because you're a pastor, I know that. So, but many people in the Americas don't believe in the existence of God. So they say, oh, there's some superpower. Fine. Okay, each to his own. So let's connect with the superpower at least. He doesn't want any acknowledgement. Oh, sorry, again, it's not he. But again, as I say, he's God Father, so we say he. God doesn't really want your acknowledgement. He says, okay, don't acknowledge me, but at least connect to me. He's waiting there patiently 24/7 entire day, and we forget about him. Do you feel he is not there? In the sense, when you want to connect to someone, you want to speak to someone and you constantly dial his number and it comes engaged. Don't you feel frustrated?
He's always there.
So same thing, God is always there, but when he dials our number, it's always engaged. Why? Because we are so caught up in all other engagements, having a meeting here, going home, this, all our mind is full. But does he get irritated or frustrated? Because he's immune from all these things. We'll go in the depth of that sometime later. But he's ever available, all the time available. It's only I have to really, I must say this word, I have to disengage myself from other things, find out that some time for myself and connect to him. And that's what we'll do now. And before we go into that, we can have a few question answers. Okay, I'm sure, the index cards are being used for taking notes. That's beautiful. They were given to you for writing questions. But it's good, it's fine. I think, can we take some questions from Zoom? Do we have something? Or anyone has any questions from here? Okay, yeah. In India, it's a common saying that after a talk, it wasn't a talk, it was more of interaction. If you have no questions, that means two things. Either you understood everything or... Yeah, but I'm not going there. It's everything understood. And it was just a sharing. It wasn't like I'm taking a talk, I'm a preacher or a teacher, no. So I don't think there are... Yeah.
But let me ask one question.
Yeah, sure.
So, we are taught to always care for others. And we inculcate this habit over the years and we become very strong. But what I realize is that it is really very difficult, even when you have so much demand from everyone. You have to be good son, good father,
Yes.
good husband, good employee. To meet all the requirements, you end up consuming all your time, and you are not good with yourself because you, like you said, first thing is to feed yourself. But that is reality. I'm looking for a way how to really get that part. Means how to feed myself.
A fantastic, excellent question. Okay, yes. So the question is, if I could summarize that, there are so many things I'm responsible for in life, my family, my work, and people have a lot of expectations from me. And we're all taught to take care of people around me, take care of family. So when I'm just doing all these things, my responsibilities, at some point of time it becomes too much for me and the self-care really takes a back seat. So how do I deal with maybe expectations of people or taking care of them? So again, I think I must say here that if you look at a vessel, if you look at a pot is full of something, say water. You take out water, you drink, and the pot becomes empty after a while, right? What can you do to fill the pot? You have to keep pouring water in that. So the energy, I get depleted constantly coming in interaction with others because people have a lot of expectations and we may not be able to meet everyone's expectations, can we? Right? So therefore, when I'm not able to satisfy their expectations, what happens to my state of mind? I feel depleted and I feel a bit low. And that is exactly what happens with all of us because we don't take self-care. So what is my prime responsibility? How do I take self-care? Again, the last bit which I shared. I need to connect to the source. And once I connect to the source, there are many embodiments in the Brahma Kumaris, including Sister Jaina here. I don't know why I keep saying that again and again. Like, these people are regular meditators, including you as well. If you constantly keep filling your pot from the source, you will overflow. And then you'll never be depleted. And once you are overflowing, which means your vibrations are highly positive and elevated and pure at workplace, at home, people will get that energy from you. And then really you don't need to think about, whether am I doing something for them? Am I making them feel satisfied? No, because you're overflowing with that energy of the divine. They automatically are getting it and they will be satisfied with you. So then really don't need to worry. But the condition is you have to be not even full, you have to overflow. Full is only till here. It won't overflow. But I have to really overflow, and that can only happen when I am constantly connected. Therefore, the entire day as well, we need to find out time to unwind. Maybe in an hour, half a minute, 1 minute. Connect to the divine, empower yourself for the next hour. So I hope that answers your question. So then we don't need to think about, I need to satisfy this, what is he expecting from me? No, I'm just overflowing. And they are getting what they want. And that's a beautiful feeling that if I invoke the divine and I'm overflowing, I just tell the divine. We call him Baba with lot of love. So we say, Baba, let this soul get what he or she wants. Not from me, from the source. That's another tricky thing. Because when we give a lot of lectures and people like it, the people get attached to whom? They start getting attached to the speaker. No, I am just an instrument. I am just merely an instrument. You need to get connected to the source. How much can I give you? Only to that level which I am filled with, right? I am not complete. I am not supreme. So connect to the divine source, start overflowing, and people will get what they want from you. And then we will not be able to think, oh, why am I not able to satisfy this one or that one?
Dr. Manoj?
Hello, Dr. Manoj.
Yeah, please speak up. Yeah, we are able to hear you.
Hello, Dr. Manoj.
Yeah, hi.
This is Yogendra Madan from Austin. Very nice explanation of all these virtues and heal. Now, could you just elaborate a little bit on the difference between detachment and being different?
Being indifferent, is it?
Being different.
Being different.
This is a detached person. Wow, that's really.
Okay, so if I can understand, different means all of us are different, right? That's what you're saying. All of us are different in our thought patterns, in our personality traits, right? Or do you mean to say indifferent?
Okay.
I think there's
Okay.
people who are
Indifferent.
And people think, oh, they're so different. Because they're not engaging, they're not social.
So that is different, you're saying.
And they're
Okay.
just different. They're not one of us.
Okay.
So to speak.
So yeah, so I think the most basic difference is when you are detached, your state of mind is still pure and positive. So you are still respecting that person whom you are detached from. Whereas different or indifferent, whatever that word, we are not getting it right, but Sister Jenna got it right. Being absolutely, as she said, that we are not able to engage with that person, which means we are not respecting that person, right? So if I have lost respect for that person, that is difference or indifference, and if I am able to still retain respect, that is detachment. That's what I feel if it answers your question. Okay,
And
some more.
not really. Little bit more. Detachment, as you rightly said, is correct. But when I'm being different from you, I'm not getting attached to you, of course, but I still look after you. I take care of you. But I am not the same as you are. You are putting on a big, nice suit. I am not. That doesn't mean that I will start hating you. I'm different.
Correct.
If we go on this behavior, does that give you some sense of feeling of being detached?
This is not really detachment. So when we are different, sanskar wise, personality wise, behavior wise, thought pattern wise, we are different. But we still have to respect each other's difference.
Yes, we have to accept the people as they are.
Accept. So,
Okay.
and then it becomes easy for us to detach. Is it okay?
Right. But related question will be then,
Yeah.
if you allow me another 1 minute, distinct relationship and difference between taking care, love, and detachment.
It's a bit, just repeat the last three terms. Love,
Taking care, and detachment.
Okay, so if I can just quickly sum up. If you love someone, you can be totally detached from them and you can take care of them. You have already have the answer in the question. Yeah.
In the complication is when we hear the word detachment, we think moving away and letting go. And what we haven't understood is that detachment actually is where the soul decides to pull back from all of its dependencies and begin to pull love from within, which is where the power is of
Right.
the soul. And that love starts to exude. So it comes through your relationships, it comes through your ability to care for things at a much deeper and higher level. And I think that's what he's looking for as an answer.
So did you hear it? I hope it was.
No.
You have to repeat it. Oh, okay. In short, it is like when I say detachment, I have to detach myself, being in the same house, detach myself from what they are doing, respecting them, accepting their differences, but getting connected to my inner core of virtues and values, which I am an embodiment of. And I can include that in my, and that can happen with my connection to the divine, who's the ocean of all virtues. And then I can really be in the same house, yet be detached from them. It's a practice, not a one-day thing. And it's work in progress. But again, we can't keep saying work in progress all the time. So for example, if there's a work in progress going on outside, don't you feel frustrated after a while? When will your construction finish? So I need to decide a timeline for myself, which means I don't say a deadline or a timeline, a particular date, but I have to see, have I really progressed from 0 to 50, or I'm still at 0, 0, or just 0 to 10? Can I increase the effort, or can I increase the speed of my effort? So it's to be explored, and it is something which needs to be done on a regular basis. Connection with the divine, empower self, be in the house and be detached from what they are doing. But getting connected to the divine, I think, is the answer, which makes me free of all the dependencies. That's what she said. The word.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you, doctor. Thank you.
From Boston. Madan, yeah. Okay. Austin, Texas, Austin. Okay, I heard.
More questions, Dr. Manoj.
Yeah, next. Yeah, go ahead. Is she there? Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Just mention her name. What's her name? Myrna.
Oh, hi. My question was, can you define Dr. Manoj? Thank you for your time. Can you define what you were describing as heal?
Okay, you mean to say the HEAL, which I mentioned?
HEAL, yes.
Oh, yeah. So probably you missed the first part of it. So H was happiness and harmony. You're taking down notes diligently. Good. E was an experience and being an embodiment of that experience. Oh, these are all fast learners. And energy. So it's realizing the energy you are, experiencing that energy, and becoming an embodiment of that experience. Right?
Yes.
I think you started from A, you joined from A, or you don't know what A is? You can answer now. Let them not answer. A?
Me?
Yeah. Okay.
Acceptance?
Perfect. So were you there for the talk that time? No.
No, I missed some of it, so that's why I'm asking the question.
And one more thing we said. Attention and awareness. Yeah, you have to remind yourself constantly that yes, you are that beautiful energy, and just get connected to it again and again. I think L you should be knowing.
Love.
Love, yes, that's it. Love. Love and light, I must say. That's what.
Yeah, love and light. I like that very much.
Light it is.
And you know,
It's double light. We say that not only the light you are inside the body, but you are also weight-wise you are light. You are not burdened. And we discussed a lot that when you are attached, you are really bonded, and you are really not free. You are very heavy then. Okay, is there?
I think that it's brilliant. Just one last thing, Dr. Manoj. I think it's brilliant how you describe self-care as connecting to source and the divine. I had never heard it like that, you know? It's like we say, oh, I don't know, self-care is yoga or the spa or going to church or whatever it is for people. But, you know, bottom line, that's what we're doing. We're looking and seeking to connect to the source and the divine, right?
Where are you from?
Panama.
Oh, wow. Antonia's land. Good.
Yes.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Right. Do we have a few more, or we'll just go into the we have? Okay. Lubna. Yeah. So. We can take.
Hi, doctor. Could you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay. I guess my question is, based on the heal, how would I know that I'm thriving in my relationships? What would my state of mind be like? Because some mornings I wake up and I feel overwhelmed just because there's so many different relationships and it can feel so subjective. How can I give myself that confidence that if I'm doing the work, that I am thriving in my relationships? What is my state of mind going to be like?
Okay, again a deep question, and you said thriving. So you're not just thriving, but you're not surviving, but just thriving, right? I think it's good one what you're asking. I think don't need to worry about my relationships with other people. I need to really worry about one relationship, and that is with the self, and that I can only do when I'm connected to the divine. And if I take care of these two things, I think it will just flow in my other relationships. I don't need to think of each and every relationship which I am, the physical world. Just be connected with your subtle relationship with the self and the divine. That will take care of everything. It's personal.
Oh, I'm so glad I asked that question, because that's at the end of the day, I can only look at myself and reflect within. So that's perfect. Thank you.
Because come whatever you do for people around, you may not be able to satisfy all of them.
Yes.
So you just do it for yourself, in the sense you have to be a little bit selfish in that aspect. When the mask drops in the flight emergency, you apply the mask to
yourself.
So heal yourself, everything else will be taken care of. That's what I feel. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. So let's go in this mode of experience now. Do you want to get it, or okay, let me do it, because it's the topic for today. Okay. So how many minutes do we have? The Zoom audience. Next 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, we'll wind up by 8:30. Okay, so let's begin. Take a deep breath in and out. And as you do so, you start getting relaxed. Relax your body. And in this relaxed state of body, look at your mind. Your mind also is getting relaxed and calm. You'll see that your mind still wanders a bit here and there. But very gently tell your mind, my dear friend, let me for the next 5 minutes focus and concentrate on what's happening here. And you'll see your mind listens to you. So now in this very focused state of mind, create this powerful thought, I am a peaceful being. Just this one thought, and feel it. Feel the peace within. Because peace is my original nature. And the moment I create this thought, the first person to get it is me, myself. My each and every cell in the body experiences this light and peaceful energy. And then it radiates into the atmosphere around. And let's take the next step. As I am this peaceful being, there's the Supreme Being, the Supreme Power, whatever you're comfortable with, calling Him, who's the ocean of peace. And the moment I connect to Him with my thoughts, I can now feel the shower of peaceful rays coming onto me. And experience the depth of this peace now, having connected with the Divine Being. And now let's take the final step. Look at yourself at home and workplace today when you go back, or next week, Monday onwards. Having empowered the self with this peaceful energy, which is my true nature actually, I come into interactions with people at home and at workplace, and also look at them as the loveful, peaceful beings that they are, the beautiful energies that they are as well. There may be an argument or a conflict, but it's okay. Let me not lose my inner stability, my sense of being peaceful. I hold on to this thought of peace. And I see wonders happening in my life. What an empowering feeling it is to be peaceful, because peace is a power, as love is a power. And gradually come back into the awareness of this room. You can open your eyes, but holding on to this thought of peace which I have created. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being so interactive.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And if you'd like to actually get more of Dr. Manoj, he'll be at the meditation museum tomorrow at 3 p.m. and he'll be on a very, very important topic.
The power and forgiveness. I'm sure there's always that one person that you can say sorry to, and maybe that one person starts with yourself. So do go out and see him tomorrow, and it'll be also online and in person. And if you'd like any more information, feel free to email us. Dr. Manoj, thank you so much for your wisdom, your demeanor, your humility, your wit. Wasn't he wonderful?
Yes.
Such a wonderful spirit.
Thank you.
One of the greatest gifts I've witnessed in our community is the internal sweetness and gentleness of all the volunteers who participate in the global transformation. I think their work on changing themselves has been so crucial that we can see that once you're changing yourself, the world has to change as a result of your inner transformation. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Please be well. Don't forget to heal yourselves and keep in touch if you need anything. Don't hesitate to email us. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Well
Om
said.
Shanti.
Well, thank you, Dr. Manoj, and thank
Thank you.
Dr. Sister Zina.
Thank
We
you.
request you to hold more and more on Zoom because we cannot attend being far away in
I
person.
know.
And you have been
Okay.
very kind to give us that opportunity.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Yogendra Pai.
Thank you
We
so
will.
much.
Take care.
Om
Bye-bye.
Shanti. Om Shanti.
Bye.
He was from
Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for